Over 53 lakh vaccinations on day 2 of the new drive, lower than 88 lakh doses on day 1. Madhya Pradesh, which was the best state on Monday, denies holding. Delta Plus variant of coronavirus now in Maharashtra, Kerala and Madhya Pradesh. Health Ministry warns states that it is a variant of interest. Over 20 cases of the new mutation found in India. Jet Airways expected to fly again by the end of the year. Jet revival plan is accepted by company's tribunal, Kalrock Jalan Consortium, to be the new owner. Third front meeting turns out to be damn squib. NCP says meeting called by Yashwant Sinha, not Sharad Pawar. It wasn't a political meet, they say. Hello and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Rohit Wellington. Let's begin with our top story. The number of vaccinations dipped a day after a record 88 lakh jabs on day 2 of the new drive. Over 53 jabs were given. The asking rate right now for daily vaccinations to achieve the government's target is 97.5 lakh jabs a day.
At 88 lakh, Monday's vaccinations have demonstrated this can be done on a mass scale. But today saw far fewer. This raises the key question, just how sustainable is this?
The current asking rate is over 97 lakh vaccinations a day to meet the government's target of fully vaccinating all adults by the end of this year. But that depends on supplies.
पूरे कार्यक्रम की ये कोशिश है कि रोजाना कम से कम 1 करोड़ लोगों को टीका लगाया जा सके, क्योंकि जो हमारी क्षमता है वो हम आराम से 1.25 करोड़ लोगों को आराम से दे सकते हैं.
Yesterday is that they have the capacity to deliver significant number of doses as long as vaccine availability and advance information is ensured.
There are questions over the sustainability of Monday's record jabs. Madhya Pradesh reported almost 17 lakh doses. That's almost 1 in 5 vaccinations in India. But today it was around 5,000. In the run-up to Monday's record, Madhya Pradesh cut back drastically on daily vaccinations, hitting a low of just 4,000 the day before. But the government denies hoarding doses to ensure a big spike for Monday's launch.
मध्य प्रदेश में 4 दिन वैक्सीन लगती है. हो सकता है 12 बजे के बाद किसी जिले में डेटा एंट्री हुई हो, तो हो सकता है उसकी जो जानकारी है वो अगले दिन में दर्ज हो रही है. कल पूरे प्रदेश ने देखा, हमने 14,500 केंद्रों पर एक साथ वैक्सीन लगाई है. ये सामने देखा. मुझे आश्चर्य हो रहा है कि आप ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं.
In fact, of the top 10 states with most doses, 7 happen to be BJP governments. However, UP on the other hand has succeeded in surpassing its record of 6 lakh doses. An NDTV bureau report. As the country recovers from a deadly second wave of coronavirus, at least 3 states, Maharashtra, Kerala and Madhya Pradesh, are reporting cases of the further mutated version, the Delta Plus variant. As per the government, the Delta Plus variant has been found in genome sequence samples from Ratnagiri and Jalgaon districts of Maharashtra, Palakkad and Pathanamthitta districts of Kerala and Bhopal and Shivpuri districts of Madhya Pradesh. Maharashtra has reported 21 cases after genome sequencing of 100 samples from each district.
डेल्टा प्लस अभी 9 देशों में पाया गया है. ये देश हैं यूएसए, यूके, पुर्तगाल, स्विट्जरलैंड, जापान, पोलैंड, नेपाल, चाइना और रशिया, और भारत भी है. भारत में इसके 22 मामले अभी तक मिले. अभी इसको वेरिएंट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट की श्रेणी में रखा गया है और वेरिएंट ऑफ कंसर्न की श्रेणी में ये नहीं है.
21 COVID cases have many officials on the edge in Maharashtra because they have the Delta Plus variant, which is seen to be more infectious. They're now investigating where these 21 people traveled, whom they visited, anything to learn more about this. Health experts in Maharashtra fear the new mutated variant could potentially trigger the third wave.
It is worrisome because we don't know enough about how it is going to behave from here. We know that the Delta wave in other parts of the world is very infectious. It spreads very rapidly, and that it can affect a multitude of people within a very short period of time. So all those factors are different from the first wave.
The Union Health Ministry is now calling the Delta Plus variant a variant of concern. Like the Delta variant, it is also considered highly infectious with a higher transmissibility. It may show resistance to existing treatment protocol for COVID. There are also concerns over efficacy of vaccines against the Delta Plus variant.
Broadly speaking, let me tell you that both the Indian vaccines, which we are currently using in COVID vaccination program, we are using 3, but Sputnik V came much later. So Covishield and Covaxin both are effective against Delta variant, but to what extent and what is the proportion of antibody titers that they produce, that information we would very shortly be sharing with you.
While rapid transmission of Delta Plus variant has not yet been reported in India, its behavior in other countries is a matter of concern for India too. And right now, health experts are closely observing how it behaves.
Health experts say the prevalence of this new variant of the virus is currently low. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation says it's already preparing its machinery for the predicted third wave, especially with the discovery of the Delta Plus variant of the coronavirus in Maharashtra. Municipal Corporation says that it's also looking at creating a more robust system of sharing real-time information in a situation where the virus spreads rapidly and there's pressure on the healthcare system. With Sukirti Dwivedi in New Delhi, in Mumbai, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
Alright, let's now shift focus to Karnataka, where public transport is getting back in action with lockdown restrictions lifting in many districts where the positivity rate is below 5%. Maya Sharma has this story.
There is now more public transport available for commuters in Karnataka, with the state lifting some lockdown restrictions from this week in districts with a positivity rate of less than 5%. Namma Metro was back in Bengaluru, to the relief of many.
After lockdown, first time I'm also coming in metro, like after a long time. So it feels nice. I think they have taken all the precautions and all, so it's nice.
It's good, yeah. It's been a while since we are going through this pandemic. Now the public transport has been started, so it's good for us.
Buses back on the roads of Bengaluru and Karnataka, with the lifting of some of the lockdown restrictions that have been imposed in the state, which was badly hit by the second wave. Buses apart are allowed with 50% occupancy. The metro also with 50% occupancy has started in the city as well.
Feels like it's good, but there should be more number of buses because it's like limited seats. Even the taxi prices are really high. Right now I'm going for my relative home. So like there is an emergency, like it's really far and it's very expensive to go in a Ola or Uber. Like if they leave the buses on the, like if there is more number of buses, but limited seats, it's fine. I do agree with the social distancing, but they should increase some more buses.
Public transport staff have also been vaccinated.
Already ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೋಸ್ ಲಸಿಕೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೆನ್ನೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಸರ್ ಸೇಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ವಿ. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೇಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. 50% ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ.
With more workplaces and businesses opening up, the need for public transport is evident. But it is vitally important to follow COVID protocols. With DM Kumar, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.
The other big story, Jet Airways is expected to fly again by the end of the year. The Jet Airways revival plan has been submitted by a consortium of London-based Calrock Capital and UAE-based businessman Murarilal Jalan. That has now been approved by the National Companies Law Tribunal. That's what sources have told NDTV. As part of the revival plan, the NCLT has reportedly given 90 days to the Director General of Civil Aviation and the Aviation Ministry to allot slots to the debt-laden Jet Airways. However, sources say that Jet Airways being given its important historic domestic and international routes, that remains unresolved. The airline had suspended operations on the 17th of April 2019 due to financial distress.
Actually, Vishnu, it was more than 2 years. To be exact, it's 2 years and 2 days since the insolvency for the company was launched. And so we're extremely pleased, me and my entire team, to see this day today when the plan has now been approved by Honorable NCLT. Yes, there are a few concerns, but I think nothing that's insurmountable. I think, we will see Jet fly again in its new avatar. So it's a very, pleasant day, I think, for all the Jet flyers, the employees of the company, and it's a wonderful day.
The process of getting your routes back could take how long?
It's actually announced that, the ministry and the officials and the ISRA should work together, and they've given them 90 days to work together. So I think, it can be expected that within 90 days, and if not, maybe spill over a few more days, we should have a fair amount of clarity as to what slots are available or not available for Jet 2.0. There are slots available, and most of the airports have come back with a positive, response.
A meeting on Tuesday at veteran politician Sharad Pawar's house, which drew outsized attention over reports of third front maneuvers ahead of the 2024 polls, featured 8 parties, including Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress, Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party and the left. The Congress was missing. Former Union Minister Yashwant Sinha said that he had asked Sharad Pawar to host the gathering of his outfit Rashtra Manch to debate current events. It isn't an anti-Congress front, said the NCP.
ये राष्ट्रमंच की सभा एंटी बीजेपी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को इकट्ठा करने के लिए शरद पवार जी ने बुलवाई, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं। ये सभा शरद पवार साहब के मकान पर हुई है, लेकिन ये शरद पवार साहब ने नहीं बुलवाई है। ये प्रचार हो रहा है कि ये एक राजनीतिक बड़ा कदम उठाया जा रहा है शरद पवार साहब के जरिए, और जिसमें कांग्रेस को अलग थलग छोड़ दिया गया है। ये बात भी गलत है।
The political drama in Bengal continues to play out months after the polls. The latest episode, 2 BJP MPs are now demanding that a union territory be carved out of North Bengal. Trinamool Congress is not happy. Monideepa Banerjee reports.
Twin demands for a breakaway from West Bengal, both raised by BJP MPs. First, John Barla of Alipurduar for a union territory carved out of North Bengal. Then Soumitra Khan of Bishnupur in South Bengal demanding a Jungle Mahal Rajya.
नहीं तो पश्चिम बंगाल का कोलकाता का तो नहीं रहना चाहता हूँ, तो अब हम लोग भी हमारा पब्लिक का भी डिमांड है जंगल महल राज्य, जो यहाँ पे डेवलपमेंट करना है, नौकरी मिलना है, नहीं हो रहा है। पश्चिम बंगाल में से पॉलिटिक्स से पॉलिटिक्स चल रहा है।
আলাদা রাজ্য হইলে আমরা ডেভেলপমেন্ট করতে পারি, না হলে ইউটি করলে কেন্দ্র তো আমাদের হাতে থাকবে নাই, আমি রাজ্যকে কেন বললাম।
The ruling Trinamool Congress is smelling an orchestrated BJP game plan. On Sunday, BJP had celebrated West Bengal Foundation Day and Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who had credits for preventing all of Bengal from going to East Pakistan in 1947. Trinamool hit back, saying distortion of history. Then came Jungle Mahal.
কোনো রকম ডিভাইড অ্যান্ড রুল আমরা করতে দেবো না, এবং এগুলো রাজ্য সরকার অনুমতি ছাড়া করা যায় না। বিজেপি যদি মনে করে যে আমি জলপাইগুড়িটা বিক্রি করে দেবো, অত সস্তা নয়, এবং বাংলাটাকে টুকরো টুকরো করে দিয়ে কার স্বার্থ সংশ্লিষ্ট করব। কদিন আগে ইলেকশন হয়ে গেছে, এত বড় ধাক্কা খেয়েছে, এত বড় ধাক্কা খাওয়ার পরেও লজ্জা করে না? বাংলা ভাঙড়ের দিকে যারা তাকাবে না।
Both North Bengal and Jungle Mahal are politically prone to volatility. The latter was a Maoist hotbed 10 years ago. North Bengal has multiple rumblings, calls for Greater Kuch Bihar, Kamtapur, Gorkhaland. The new demands by the BJP MPs, not officially backed by the party, are sure to stir the pot. In Kolkata, Monideepa Banerjee, NDTV.
The police in Uttar Pradesh's Khiri district have invoked rape charges and charges under stringent POCSO Act after the body of an 8-year-old girl was found late on Sunday night in sugarcane fields in a village of the district. No arrests have been made in the case so far.
Rape charges and those under the stringent child sexual offences law invoked by the UP police after an 8-year-old girl was found dead on Sunday night in UP's Kheri district in this sugarcane field near her village, with injuries all over her body. The child salwar was used to strangle her to death. The girl and her grandmother had gone to graze goats in their fields on Sunday morning. In a statement to the media, the girl's grandmother said, and I quote, "She told me she was tired and wanted to go home. I told her to go home and said that I will graze the goats. I brought the goats in the evening. We then realized the girl never came home. We then thought she may have gone to witness a local marriage ceremony, but did not even find her there. We finally found her body. Her legs were tied and there was a lot of blood all over." Unquote. The girl's father is a labourer working in a different state. She was the eldest of 3 siblings. Uttar Pradesh reported 9 daily cases of rape according to latest government figures, but state officials point out that this rate has come down from a high of 12 daily cases of rape in 2017. But heinous crimes against women continue to be reported across the state with alarming regularity. With Vineet Verma and Pratik Srivastava, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.